What's up, beautiful people? It's Pretty Girl Love Trap content. And yes, I'm here for another immediate reaction. Just finished watching Raising Kanan season 3, episode 4. Wow. Okay. Well, we got a lot to talk about. But I'm going to try to condense this as much as possible. What's up, Support Gaming? You said the episode was fire. Yes. I guess the first sentence that's in my head, Grandma is going to pass the hell out when she cut that damn corner, okay? Y'all, how perfect was it that the fact that she couldn't hear a goddamn thing? Oh, Lord. Ronnie. What's up, Dairy HEA? Thank y'all for coming through. Please make sure y'all are liking this video, please, as we come in and just talk for a little bit. But let's just get right into it, y'all. Is it me, or should have Unique just kind of held that information in, just kept it a little close to the chest, at least for right now? You know, we already know Ronnie over there making a lot of moves without Unique. Unique, I know there's a couple different reasons why you felt you had to say something. One, we have the little brother complex. Two, you wanted to, put your kahunas on the table and pretty much, let Ronnie know, like, what we doing, okay? But I feel like Unique should have just held on to that, but we already know. Drug dealers be gossiping, okay? They got a little, gossip column, whatever, because low key, y'all be acting like women be talking ish, but y'all menses be up in there too, okay? The menses be talking their asses off. So don't get it twisted, okay? Don't get it twisted. So iconic. What's up? You say you feel bad for Grandma. She was watching Supermarket Sweep. Oh my God. They need to bring that back. I think they actually did bring that back. I didn't watch it though, but that was my show. That was my show. I used to be pissed off at them people getting the wrong shit. I used to say if I was to be on that show, I know what to hit up. Okay. What's up, Ronald Cameron, LSW? You said Ronnie's the wrong ninja to F with, as Ice Cube said. Shout out. They had a lot of West Coast. They had Eazy-E. They had Ice Cube. So they definitely be doing their thing when it comes to the score or whatever. But yes, y'all, what do y'all feel about Ronnie? Well, it's on brand, okay? We already know. It was just a matter of time. And I ain't gonna lie, that last little scene between Unique and Ronnie had me a little nervous. I'm like, Lord, Unique, I think I don't know. Like, I think part of the issue is we don't know Ronnie completely before prison, right? But I do feel like he's not too possibly. I don't think he's that much different. Yes, he was in prison for 3 years, but a person like Ronnie, would it really completely change him as a person? Like, I feel like he has had all that, crazy in there up on some level. So I feel like you need to tread lightly because he is definitely a few waffle fries short of a Chick-fil-A meal. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Unique is making mistakes, and it's making me nervous at this point. All Dean was trying to do is be a good grandson, okay? Grandma, you know how they talk about people die of heartbreak. Grandma, she's not going to have any happy moments. She can't go to bingo no more. What else? She could continue watching TV, but who gonna help Grandma out? We don't know if she got any surviving family members. How insensitive, Ronnie. And then Ronnie come up in there. I guess he just think he just that big shit, right? Because he didn't come in there with no weapon. He already know, like, oh, this personal. I'm about to use my hands. But luckily he found, a tool, an object to assist. But I'm like, Ronnie, you coming up in this man house, he a whole plug. And Dean, you a whole plug. Why this just has got to be Grandma house. Because you shouldn't be living like this, Dean. I know times is hard, Dean, but you shouldn't be living like this. Why grandma can't live with you? You need to have security. Now, Dean said he not doing no work in the South Side, right? But do you have any work? I have so many questions, guys. So many questions. So iconic, you said when they called Ronnie Urkel. Yeah, she called him the sexy Urkel. I was like, I fell out. I fell the MFing out. Okay. What's up, DeMarcus? How you doing? Yes, R.I.P. Dean. Oh, y'all, if y'all don't know, the actor, and his name leaves me, his real name. He died in The Wire too. And it wasn't completely similar, but it was behind the back. Y'all, I was getting PTSD. I was like, oh Lord, DeAndre done died again. Not DeAndre. Oh, Jesus. Yes, LSW. Ronnie does need to be handled as soon as possible. Okay, immediately. And yes, DeMarcus, that made me nervous. When he said I'm Unique's brother, when he went to Juliana and him, I could tell she wanted to pee her pants a little bit, but by the end of that scene, the JJ got wet. Yeah, she was like, oh, in. So I think she's gonna be in the middle of them two brothers. And like I said, I already told y'all, I already felt this. She is going to try to off Unique, and she was going to utilize somebody to do it. Now, I did say she was going to utilize Abraham, which still can come into play because we really haven't seen them yet. With Draymond and Abraham, not that I don't think, have we? I don't know. But long story short, Juliana is she is going to try to flex her muscle. So we're going to have to see. We are going to have to see. Support game, man. Grandma's going to a nursing home. I mean, we should hope because Dean was struggling a little bit. So it may be she may have to get some Medicaid or something. I don't know. But let's talk about a couple other things. Oh, Jesus. Let's see here. I guess one of my favorite things, y'all. Raquel M.F. and Thomas for the win. I mean, this woman is craftier than I don't know what. Y'all, what's up, LaBrie? Rock, she got her baby home, okay? She got her baby home. Rock is the definition of by any means necessary, okay? She was like, oh, you don't want to come home by choice? Okay. We gonna handle that. We gonna handle that. What's up, Tamika? But y'all, didn't I tell y'all last episode, Rock, she knows famous can be bought. And I felt like that third time is going to be a charm. Because Kanan, he gonna be up in that nice little room he in, and he gonna be thinking, like, how the hell this gun got in my book bag? Who had access to my book bag? He is gonna trace all this back to Kanan. I'm sorry, to Famous somehow. And it ain't gonna be good for Famous. It ain't gonna be good at all. At all. So I think we pretty much can just say possibly Famous and Kanan probably ain't gonna be friends no more after this. He don't tell him, don't let my mother in this house no more. So I don't know. What's up, Cortland? How you doing? He said Juliana will probably tell Ronnie if you kill him. Yeah, I was thinking that too. But she does think she's a mastermind too. So she probably will find a craftier way, right? Because generally you don't proposition people to, to off their siblings, right? So I think she has to be a little more crafty, like Rock. She's gonna have to manipulate the situation a little more. I mean, she may just flat out say that, but I just want something a little more interesting. But that has me nervous for Unique. I swear to God. I'm nervous for about 5 characters, y'all, and I'm a little stressed out. Stressed out with a K, because Marvin doing so good. Marvin over here just, he being a good man, Savannah. Marvin is being a good father, a good friend, a good brother. Like, Marvin is the MFMP, okay? He did MVP. Shout out to Marvin, okay? Which still has me nervous a little bit. Oh, gosh. But, y'all, it was crazy, right? I can't remember what other scenario of power this reminded me of, but the way Marvin was itching to start selling the drugs up in the club. We got drugs in the club, in the club, in the club. Yes, y'all. I'm just saying, I wonder if he's just going to ignore Lulu and still just disobey him and his wishes. But I was a little concerned, right? Because I have a feeling we're going to bring Gerald into the fold, because now Gerald, we know that he, reports on entertainment. If we bring him in to the bar with Shirley, I don't know. Shirley, you might just kiss your club goodbye, because they going to F it all up. They going to F up your retirement plan, baby girl, and you going to wish you ain't never, ever, ever, ever met a MF and Thomas again, okay, guys? Y'all, didn't I also tell y'all that Pernessa was going to question Unique? I mean, that was pretty much, a given. But Unique, you went ahead. That's kind of karma, right? You went ahead to your side chick, and your side chick ended up breaking up with your ass. So now he better come back home to Pernessa with a bouquet of flowers and a new fur coat or something, because I don't think it's going to be hard to buy her back. But Unique need to be kicked out. That's point blank, period. I think Pernessa, put your pee on the table and tell Unique, okay, yeah, I'll take you back, but your brother got to go. Stand by it, girl, because Ronnie is just getting started. Okay? It's going to be a hot ass mess, okay? Juke and her little crew, it's real cute, right? But y'all, the manager or whatever the hell she is, she's definitely giving me very much Pebbles, okay? Very much Ike Turner, very much one band, one sound. So Juke, I don't know if she's going to be able to do with all that, because we already know. Juke, she ain't going to be talking, the cursing out, she ain't going to handle all that. So this group, Butter, aka Total, this is not going to last. But it's going to be cute, because it looks like she's giving up, being in the army, being all she could be in the army with this group. Oh, Lord. And it was so cute, y'all, when Kanan took Juke out on a little date. Did y'all love that, or was that cheesy for y'all? I loved it. It was cute. Probably one of the last, good scenes we're going to see out of those two, because Kanan, I don't think he's going to really have much of a nice, decent bone in his body going forward, okay? But shout out to Rock. Rock, as soon as Rock saw that metal detector, and then that's pretty much, I don't know where y'all grew up, but pretty much, especially in the 90s, I'm pretty sure they still have it now, but metal detectors is definitely, a common thing in high school. I actually been advocating for that, especially with all these, school incidents that's been happening the past several years. They need to really have in all schools, all levels, because they be over here in first grade bringing blickies. But, that's what they do. That's what they do. What else happened, y'all? Paul, we got a bulletin alert, okay? Look out for Paul Kanan, because Paul is looking desperate. Paul was kind of giving very much Fiend a little bit. Him and Famous gonna be in that apartment smoking crack before we know it. I just don't understand. Oh my God. Yeah, we gotta look out for Paul, y'all. So just be on high alert. All right. What else went on? How do y'all feel about Pop and Snap and Crackle and Pop? How do y'all feel about these new characters? Do y'all think they're gonna be cute, or just around for a good time, not a long time? Like, I think it was kind of cute, but yes, Tamika, Paul is definitely getting racked, and I won't be surprised if Famous helps him. But y'all, every time Famous hears Rock voice, like, I know he pee a little bit in his pants. Like, he is so shook when it comes to Rock. He would do anything Rock tell him to do. That's her real son, if y'all don't realize, okay? Kanan will be very much happy in that room, Kanan Stark, because most New York City apartments is smaller than that room. But of course, he pig-headed. I don't know why, y'all. Is it me, Now, don't get me wrong. We've all been watching the show, right? And we've seen the progression of Kanan, but I don't know. Like, for some reason, I'm just not connecting with Kanan deep hate with Rock. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've been watching the show closely. I've been, just rewatching it. I've watched the last 2 seasons, right before this season premiered. So, of course, I'm following. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just something I'm not connecting with his new attitude. I don't know. I mean, yes, it makes sense on paper, but I don't know. And I can't even say it's the actor. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. I'm on an island by myself, but it is what it is. And speaking of island, y'all, when Unique said one last time, Rocket, he lifted her up. I mean, I done had dreams on effing on the island, okay? But not effing on the island, if y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? I mean, long as y'all, get some Lysol and disinfect it later, I don't have no problems with it, okay? No problems at all. At all, okay? And yes, DeMarcus, you bring up something I wanted to mention. You said Rock should have her attorney, Andre Barnes, when she purchased the Southside Plaza. The fact that the realtor was stressing this is as is, like, y'all already know. When somebody says as is, it's low-key, like, it's janky as hell, and it's just a matter of time to something F up, okay? If y'all don't know, that's what as is means when it comes to PG's definition, right? So, I don't know. Like, I feel like something is going to F up, and I don't know if she's eventually going to start, because we already know her being out the game is definitely going to be temporary. So I don't know if she's going to start storing work in there, which would be dumb. I don't know. I just feel like something's going to mess up in there, and it's going to just affect her some way or another. And then, like, the ink ain't even dry on the documents, and then we already have the pigs over there just doing too much. Like, okay, we got you. Y'all want a little payment, but it can't work to Rock's defense, in terms of like having cops on payroll, but they ain't the type of cops you really want on payroll, low key, because you can't trust them. Before I get out of here, let me just see if there's any other things, anything else that y'all that stood out to y'all before I get out of here. I kind of like the conversation between Rock and Howard at the end. Howard's pretty much done. He was like, look here, woman, I've tried to co-parent with your ass, and I'm done. And I'm done. It was interesting because we did see when Kanan was with the principal, she was like, someone's pretty much advocating for you, with the department. So that was kind of interesting, right? Because the principal pretty much made it seem like she didn't contact the authorities at all when she was talking to Rock. So am I missing something? Because how would someone be rooting for Kanan and be an advocate if nobody was called? Like, who got like, maybe Howard got somebody on the inside, was like, oh, this is my little man right here. If anything happened, contact me. Like, it's giving that. And but Howard, he's just trying to be a good daddy. That's all. But, he's like, I'm over you, Ron. Howard over there stressed out. We already see these cops ain't really buying this Crown Camacho-ish. Oh, y'all, it's going to be a mess. But this episode was pretty good. Let me know, y'all, initial reaction after watching it for the first time. I don't know if y'all watch it multiple times. Of course, I do. Watch it at least twice. So let me know. Let me just spice it up. Let's get like a letter grade. Like, what do y'all give episode 4 before we get out of here? Off rip, I'm gonna give it probably like an A. Well, I'll give it an A minus. I don't want to give it an A plus. I'm gonna give it an A minus. Now Drew got me wanting some damn lobster mac and cheese, because that's one thing a steakhouse gonna do. They gonna give you some good lobster mac and cheese, okay? I mean, she was talking about regular mac and cheese, but I'm thinking about lobster mac and cheese. And it do be $20 and up, girl. But $20 back then, that is kind of pricey. I'm like, oof. What kind of cheese y'all using? All right, but I think that's it. I think that's it, pretty much. Of course, y'all already know I do my full recap review discussion on Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Labrie, you give it 8.5. LSW, you give it an 8. Cortland, you said both Rock and Ghost set up Kanan. But when Ghost set Kanan up, yeah, he went away for a while. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Okay, am I just putting something together? So I wonder. See, I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know if I'm reaching right. Because I felt immediately when she was setting Kanan up, I was thinking that Rock would have paid off one of the security guards or officers that's at, you know what I'm saying, the metal detector, so we could be on the same page and make sure the police aren't really involved. So did Rock pay somebody off and we didn't see it? Or did she communicate her plan to Howard? Which I don't think Howard would really be down. I don't know. I gotta rewatch that conversation between her and Howard because I was watching, but I was still like coming to my computer so I could get on here with y'all. But yeah, it was pretty good. I knew they was gonna end the episode with a bang because that's just what they do. That's just what they do. Well, it was more like a stab. Support game, you say you give it a 9. Labrie said, yeah, that smashy smoked Gouda. Yeah, that mac and cheese. I ain't gonna lie. Oof, yes, I'm definitely gonna be getting some because I'm hungry. Okay, I love a good lobster mac and cheese, and I'm definitely be going to a few steakhouses because my birthday coming up. So yeah, I'm be eating good in the neighborhood. All right. So Iconic, you give it a 9. Okay. Labrie said you was thinking that was natural. That's what I'm hoping. But in my head, I just felt like Rock would have covered all her bases to make sure Kanan don't really get. Because if Kanan would have really been sent to the authorities, Rock wouldn't have too much control over that. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like she had to create some sort of control environment to ensure, like, no, because her main goal was for her son to be back in her house, not in cell block D. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We're going to have to see. We already see. Let me just see if I have any other comments in here that I need to say. Yes, Tamika, they did say it was a piece-ish. Yeah, but Rock. She's definitely a glass half full type of gal. Okay. LSW said, what's that man? That's that man's wife or girlfriend from the guy in the wire. Ronnie was not feeling her either. Yeah, that little situation that is a little off. And some people been hyping those two characters up, but I don't know. I don't hype nobody up really until I start seeing what the hell going on in the episodes. Labrie, you said I don't think she can manipulate too many players, but you have a point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just felt like she had to communicate with somebody else. Like you can't, especially dealing with Rock, she don't leave too many things up to chance, especially dealing with her son. We already have the feds watching, we already got the popo knowing about her son. So I feel like she kind of had to create some type of environment where she had to have as much control as possible. But hey, you never know. You never know. I would like to say she would pay off the principal, but it looks like she ain't going for that. But yeah, I've been up here 25 minutes. I'm not trying to do too much, but good episode. I give it an A. Of course, I'll watch it again most likely tomorrow. I'll come to y'all on Sunday. Of course, I'm doing a random live on Saturday. And I'm gonna try to get I'm definitely putting something up on the internet on Friday. Most likely a pre-recorded, but it may be a live. You don't know, because we are still 12 days of content up in here. And I still have a few more days and a few more, pieces of content to give y'all. Okay. So again, thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all while I'm doing something a little different for my channel. I think that's it. Okay. I'm going to take some more medicine because my nephew's sick. And I think he's, the germs kind of got to me. So y'all pray for your girl PG because I do not need to be under the weather, especially not this weekend, okay? I'm a big Christmas girl, so pray for me. Keep me lifted up. I will see y'all of course, throughout the weekend. Like the video, do all the things, and I will talk to y'all later. Okay, toodles.